Hi there, we are Lisa and Chris. Please join us aboard our main ship 390, Cool Beans, as we cruise America's Great Loop. Good morning.
Good morning.
Where are we leaving and where are we going?
We're leaving Middle River, Maryland, Bowley's Marina,
Yeah.
and we're headed to Chesapeake City.
And what are the weather conditions like today on the Chesapeake?
The smoothest we've seen the Chesapeake by far.
Oh my gosh, it's beautiful. I'll pan over. I mean, look, it's like glass. Cray cray. All right, anything else?
Nothing I know of.
All right, bye. Before we left the marina, we filled up the boat with diesel and got gas for our generator. We were happy with their price. This was a very nice marina, a good stop for us, although we never left. But sometimes you just need a night or two to rest and refresh and get projects done. You know we love lighthouses. Poole's Island Light is the oldest lighthouse still standing in Maryland and the fourth oldest in the Chesapeake Bay area. Here you can see where we're entering the Elk River, which is where we start to leave the Chesapeake and head towards the C&D Canal. We pass this really cute community called Buttonwood Beach, and I did some research. They are summer beach homes, and even though they look close together, it's okay. They're a full-service community. They take care of your landscaping, utilities, and have every amenity you might need, like beaches, boat ramp, and even an ice cream shop. It looks like such a great place. The shoreline of this area is absolutely beautiful. What a nice place to live. We couldn't get into Chesapeake Inn and Marina, so we kept going and found a wonderful secluded spot a few miles up into the canal. We enjoyed a great meal, and I found a new cocktail that I love. It's called an Orange Crush. Travel day 53. We went 37 nautical miles from Middle River, Maryland to Middletown, Delaware. 2 days later, we left Middletown in slightly foggy conditions to head for Delaware City, Delaware. It was a short trip on the C&D Canal, but we had to time it right due to currents in the canal. We needed a flow current to get us there without fighting it the entire way. The C&D Canal is a 14-mile-long man-made ship canal that connects the Chesapeake Bay with the Delaware River. It opened in 1829 and is a major shipping lane for Baltimore's port. Arriving to the canal where the marina is located, we pass most of Delaware City waterfront. It is a quaint riverfront community where Fort Delaware and Fort DuPont are located.
Good.
Right off my swim platform, I've got a stern thruster. Just try to keep it off the top.
I got you. Where do you guys generally board from? Right here on the stern?
No, right here.
We'll go over the side.
Okay. All right.
The marina is just a series of face docks along the canal, no slips. So when we arrived, we were facing the wrong way to leave. There's only one way in and one way out. The dockhands are very skilled in turning your boat around 180 degrees just by using your lines. After discussing the maneuver with the dockhand, we got ready to spin her around. Basically, he takes your stern lines and holds your boat as he lets the current naturally swing you around. Here we go. Once Cool Beans was turned around, I threw him the midship and bow lines and he secured us to the dock. This marina offers a 4 o'clock captain's meeting where the marina owner goes over the weather in the Delaware Bay and which apps and websites to use. It was very informative. Several of my work friends from Wilmington came to the boat for a visit, and we forgot to get a picture. I am so bummed, but we had a great visit, and they all left, and Chris and I had an early, yummy dinner, and it was off to bed for us. We needed to get a good night's sleep for the next day. Travel day 54. We went 10 nautical miles from Middletown, Delaware to Delaware City, Delaware. Good morning. It's 6 a.m. I know, the sun's out, right? The sun rose at 5:45. Anyway, we're leaving Delaware City Marina, headed to capemay. It's a long day in the Delaware Bay, so that's why we got an early start. The waters look good. There's no fog right now, so hopefully, fingers crossed, we got this. Here we are leaving Delaware City, and we're headed into the Delaware Bay. Beautiful sunrise. The Delaware River and Bay have many large commercial ships and tug barge units, and we saw all of the above on our journey. These tugboats must have amazing engine power to pull these barges. Look at those huge chains. We also passed the Hope Creek Nuclear Generating Station. We were told in our captain's meeting not to slow down or take pictures, just keep going and stay far away from the station for security reasons. More lighthouses. We got super close to this one. We made it safely into the Cape May Inlet. Woo! We made it down the Delaware Bay in one piece. Travel day 55. We went 53 nautical miles from Delaware City, Delaware to Cape May, New Jersey. We knew we were going to stay a few days, so we took a New Jersey bus from Cape May to Atlantic City. We were comped a room at Harrah's, and we were so excited to spend the night away from Cool Beans for the first time. It was a 2-hour bus ride, pretty long and miserable, I have to say, but we made it and got to the hotel. I didn't film inside the casino, they frown on that, but we had lunch at Bobby Flay's Burger Joint, and we had a great time. This is our view from the room of the bay outside. The next day, coming back on the bus, we went through a cute town called Wildwood. It looks like a fun beach-themed place. Beach balls are their thing. The next morning, I noticed the spider's web on Cool Beans. We had only been there 48 hours or less, but they had time to weave this gorgeous web. We went on a quest to find some good Mexican food that we were missing, so we actually found this place and it did not disappoint. Then we went on to the Cape May Mall area to explore the cute town and do some much-needed shopping. We have tried to send postcards to the grandkids from all the fun ports, so I got one along with a few t-shirts. ice cream, fountains, and a beautifully restored hotel that was originally built in 1816 by Thomas H. Hughes, a prominent Cape May businessman. Originally called the Big House, the hotel was renamed in honor of Hughes' election to Congress in 1828. Cute businesses, houses, and condos line the streets of Cape May. It's a quaint town, and we really enjoyed our stay. We did get back to the boat and replace the air filter that we had ordered and did a little more boat maintenance. What is your tip of the week?
This week's tip is a good radar. We are currently in heavy fog. It's actually starting to lift. We weren't expecting any fog today, but it kind of surprised us. And we were already offshore. And we've been using our radar. We're traveling with two boats, and you can see them here. These are the two boats we're following. And we're about a half a mile behind them. But a good radar comes in very handy when it's conditions like this.
I agree. Good tip. This week's interesting boat information is a continuation from last week. One of our subscribers asked on YouTube how we find and book marinas, so I wanted to show you that. We use a combination of a few guidebooks that we've bought, along with Navionics and Waterway Guide, and lastly, Docwa, an app where we can actually book the slip directly. We start with these two books and read what marinas they recommend for any given town. I'll then use Navionics or Waterway Guide to see the location and if it looks like a place we're interested in, like are there restaurants nearby, what amenities they offer, do they have pump outs, is it close to tourist destinations, etc. So let's use a real-life example from recently. So in Cape May, the book suggests South Jersey Marina. So I went on Navionics and I searched the location. The hot peak icons here are the marinas. So if you tap the icon, you get this crosshair. If you click on the marina name, you get all the details, contact info, notes, prices. It looked good, but then I noticed another marina next to it, so I checked it out also. South Jersey was a little more expensive per foot and didn't have any added amenities that we thought were important, so we went with Utch's Marina. They show all the reviews at the bottom so you can read what other people have experienced. I then checked Docwa to see if I could just book it directly online, but Utch's isn't on Docwa, so I called the marina at the phone number listed and just booked the slip verbally. She actually had to check the transient availability and call me back, which is fairly common. But to show you Docwa, had we chosen South Jersey, this is the process. You search the marina name, you click on it, and when you set up your account, you've entered all your boat info, so it already knows your length, draft, and beam, along with any memberships like Boat US, and sometimes a lot of places offer a discount, so it'll automatically apply. And then you choose the power that you need. We use 50 amp, and then it gives you your total, and you just hit the request button. It usually takes the marina about an hour to get back to you, but it is super easy.
Welcome back aboard Cool Beans. This week we finished the Chesapeake last week. We started this week in Middle River, Maryland.
Yep, right outside the Chesapeake.
Right outside of the Chesapeake. We left there and went to...
Oh, well, the C&D Canal.
We did the C&D Canal. You have to time that with currents and tides to get through.
We stayed in Middletown, Delaware.
Middletown, Delaware. That's where we had a very good meal, but somehow our ticket got out of order and we waited what seemed like forever.
Yeah.
Anyway, the manager was real nice, and he treated us to our meal that night.
Yes, that was good.
We left there, went to Delaware City.
Yeah.
Delaware City, lots of looper stage there to cross Delaware Bay. The people at the marina there, they give you a briefing at 4 o'clock each afternoon on whether you should travel or not.
That was helpful.
It was very helpful.
Yeah.
We crossed Delaware Bay. It was really uneventful, pretty much dead calm.
Yeah.
We, at the end of the Delaware Bay is Capemay.
Yep.
Capemay is a great little tourist town. It, I don't know, it's one of the oldest towns in New Jersey, I believe. Anyway, we toured the town, went downtown to what's called the mall, did all the shops, ice cream shops, t-shirt shops. Really a neat little town.
That was fun. That's where we ended our week.
Ended our week there. We
Yep.
traveled about 100 miles,
Yeah.
which doesn't seem like a lot, but when you're traveling at 6 and 7 knots because of current, we put in several pretty long days.
We did. But next week we're headed to New York, and hopefully next week we'll see the Statue of Liberty. That's the plan.
Atlantic City and then New York.
Yeah. All right.
We'll see y'all next week aboard Cool Beans.
Thanks for watching.